In this session, let us learn about HTML attributes. HTML attributes. HTML attributes provide additional information about HTML elements. All HTML elements can have attributes. Attributes provide additional information about elements. Attributes are always specified in the start tag. Attributes usually come in name or value pairs like name is equal to value. The href attribute. The A tag defines a hyperlink. The href attribute specifies the URL of the page the link goes to. See the example code and result. See here document type HTML H2P. HTML links are defined with the tag. The link address is specified in the href attribute. See here the href is equal to index.html. Visit Ponnuri Gopie Krishna.in. See here, if you click this, it redirects to my website. See here web base. The Src attribute. The image tag used to embed an image in an HTML page. The Src attribute specifies the path to image to be displayed. See here example code and result. See here document type HTML. The Src attribute. HTML images are defined with the image tag and the file name of the image source is specified in the Src attribute. See here image Src. See here the Src attribute. If we execute this code, the result returns this. HTML images are defined with the image tag and the file name of the image source is specified in the Src attribute. There are two ways to specify URL in the Src attribute. Absolute URL. Links to an external image that is hosted on another website. Example Src https www.ponnurigopikrishna.in images peacock.jpg. Notes: the external image might be under copyright. If you do not get permission to use, you may be in violation of copyright laws. In addition, you cannot control external images. It can suddenly be removed or changed. Relative URL. Links to an image that is hosted within the website. Here the URL does not include the domain name. If the URL begins without a slash, it will be relative to the current page. Example src image / peacock.jpg. If the URL begins with a slash, it will be relative to the domain. Example src is equal to /images / peacock.jpg. Tip: it is almost always best to use alternate URLs. They will not break if you change domain. The width and height attributes. The image tag should also contain the width and height attributes which specifies the width and height of the image in pixels. See example uncode. See HTML body. Width and height attributes. The width and height attributes of the image tag defines the width and height of the image. See here src image / peacock jpg width 500 height 600. Body HTML. Width and height attributes. The width and height attributes of the image tag defines the width and height of the image. See here 500 into 600 pixels. The alt attributes. The required alt attribute for the image tag specifies an alternative text of an image. If the image for some reason cannot be displayed, this can be due to slow connection or an error in the Src attribute, or if the user uses a screen reader. See here code and result. See here doc type HTML body H2 the alt attribute. The alt attribute should reflect the image content so users who cannot see the image gets an understanding of what the image contains. See here image / peacock.jpg alt is equal to peacock with the blue feathers. Width 500 height 600. See here body HTML. Example: see what happens if we try to display an image that does not exist. Doc type HTML body. See here image source, image typo, HTML etc. Peacock with the blue feathers. If we try to display an image that does not exist, the value of the attribute will be displayed ins flowered. See here peacock with the blue feathers. If we try to display an image that does not exist, the value of an alt attribute will be displayed in ins flowered. The style attribute. The style attribute is used to add styles to an element such as color, font, size and more. See the example document type HTML body. The style attribute. The style attribute is used to add styles to an element such as color. See here style orange red is a orange paragraph. See here this is a orange paragraph. The color change to orange red. The language attribute should always include the lang attribute inside the HTML tag to declare the language of the web page. This is meant to assist search engine and browsers. See here, the following example specified English as the language. See here, HTML language is equal to EN, that stands for English. Country codes can also be added to the language code in the language attribute. So the first two characters define the language of the HTML page and the last two characters define the country. The following examples specified English as the language and the United States as the country. See here, English US. See here, English is the English language, US stands for United States. The title attribute. The title attribute defines some extra information about an element. The value of the title attributes will be displayed as a tooltip when you mouse over the element. See the example, result 1. See here, I am a header, the title attribute. I am a tooltip. Mouse over this paragraph to display the title attribute as tooltip. When we browse the browser, see here, I am a header. Is showing the header, the title attribute. Always use lowercase attributes. The HTML standard does not require lowercase attribute names. The title attributes and all other attributes can be written with uppercase or lowercase like title or title. See, however, C recommends lowercase attributes in HTML. The demands lowercase attributes for stricter document typer like XHTML. Always quote attributes values. The HTML standards does not require quotes around attribute values. However, C recommends quotes in HTML, demands quotes for strict document types like XHTML. See here, good and bad. See here, good attribute. The herif HTML Ponnuri Gopie Krishna visit our Bhagavad Gita. See here, herif https www.ponnurigopiekrishna.xhtml visit our Bhagavad Gita. See here, it's a bad attribute. See here, there is no quotes here. Here we have given some quotes here. Here there is no quotes. It's a bad attribute. Sometimes we have to use quotes. These examples will not display the title attributes correctly because it contains a space. See here, document type HTML body about Ponnuri Gopie Krishna.in. See title about Ponnuri Gopie Krishna.in. You cannot omit quotes around an attribute values. The value contains spaces. See, if you move the mouse over the paragraph above, your browser will only display the first word from the title. See here, if you move the mouse over the paragraph above, your browser will only display the first word from the title. See here, paragraph about. Single or double quotes. Double quotes around attributes values are the most common in HTML, but single quotes can also be used. In some situations, when the attributes value itself contains double quotes, it is necessary to use single quotes. See here, here we are using single quotes, or vice versa we are using double quotes. See the example, both are same, using single quotes and double quotes. In some situations, when the attributes value itself contains double quotes, it is necessary to use single quotes. Move your mouse over the paragraph below to see the effect. See here, if we move here down, see here, the Ponnuri Gopie Krishna displayed here, and result 3 here, double quotes. All HTML elements can have attributes. The herif attributes of A specify the URL of the page that links goes to. The Src attributes of image specifies the path of the image to be displayed. The width and height attributes of image provide size information for images. The alt attributes of image provides an alternate text for an image. The style attributes is used to add styles to an element such as color, font, size and more. The language attributes of the HTML tag declares the language of the web page. The title attribute defines some extra information about an element. Okay friends, this is the end of HTML part 5 attributes. In next video let us learn about another topic, headings.
If you like our program, please like, subscribe and press bell icon for our next part video updates. Thank you friends. Meet you in next video. All the best.